Hardening.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
He's gonna explain it to me. I'm jogging in the morning, bouncing around, doing the same thing I do every day. He's telling me I need to show him my ID because somebody thinks there's a crazy man because I'm jogging around. I explained to him I work at the post office, and I told him I'm not showing him my ID because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Can you tell me your name?
Yeah.
What's your
My
name?
name is Sean.
Sean, what's your last name, Sean?
I haven't broken any law. I don't need to go there.
Look, man, I'm just doing my job. Somebody
I
called me
understand.
as a suspicious person.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
trying.
now wait a minute. Let me explain the law.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Somebody called you in as a suspicious person.
Okay, that's fine.
I've identified you as that person.
Okay.
We are having a professional interaction.
We're having a personal
So
conversation.
now, when we have a professional interaction with a law enforcement officer, and he requests your identification,
Okay.
by law, you are required to give me your identification.
Okay, well, I haven't broken
So
any
I
law.
need-
See, you want to interrupt me because you think you've got power because you're law enforcement. So you want to tell me, I'm telling you, I'm not breaking the law. I understand you have a job. You
Okay.
come here as a man. We've talked together and I've
Right.
told you what I'm doing, okay? There's no reason for me to
Well, how
give
about
you my
this?
name and all
How
these
about-
things.
how about we go
Be a
this
man.
direction?
How
Hang
about
on.
be a man, not law enforcement? Be a man.
How about we go this direction?
If you want to identify me, go in there and talk to my boss.
Well, let's go talk to your boss.
You're not getting any information from me.
Okay, let's go talk to your boss.
Okay. Cheryl, boss, Sean, I got a police officer here that wants to know who I am because somebody called in a suspicious person
Sean's last
for
name
jogging.
for me?
And he wants my information, and I say no. There's no reason to have my information. I have not
Sean?
broken any laws. We can have a personal
Sean, You're about to get yourself hemmed up.
For what? For
Not
what?
identifying
so
yourself.
Now you're threatening me?
All right, turn around.
Look at this. Hold my phone.
go.
Hold this. Look at this. Look. Taylor, get this on video.
Do you identify yourself?
Look, get this. Taylor, come here.
Do you identify
Taylor, come here, please. Now.
Yeah. I'm one of the people. Welcome to the hill where we have the proper perspective to press on, press harder, press now. Right? On this episode, we're going to laugh and point as a gang war erupts between two rival factions of public servants when an observant citizen noticed the obvious and called the police to report a suspicious mailman. Let's all remember that mail carriers spend all day fondling your love letters and molesting your mailbox after creeping onto your porch with the stealthiness of a Navy SEAL, only to slam the lid as he leaves to let you know he's a creeper. This particular postal punk thinks that he has rights, but he's going to find out different, and he'll be crying for mommy once the silver bracelets click tightly around his wrists. Not only does this stamp licker think he has a First Amendment right to record this vertical video and post it to YouTube where he got his law degree, but apparently he also thinks he has a Fourth Amendment right to search and seizure. Unfortunately for him, and great for us, he never learned that the First and Fourth Amendments are for the people, not the servants of the people. Both his phone and his name are public information that anyone can get simply by requesting it. So for him to act like he doesn't have to give his name to a cop means he definitely thinks he doesn't have to give it to you or me. But he can think about his life choices behind bars where all government employees belong.
Here we go.
Okay.
He's going to explain it to me. I'm jogging in the morning, bouncing around, doing the same thing I do every day. He's telling me I need to show him my ID because somebody thinks there's a crazy man because I'm jogging around. I explained to him I work at the post office, and I told him I'm not showing him my ID because I'm not doing anything wrong.
So see, he just admitted to doing the same thing he does every day, bouncing around. And he says he's a postal employee. Now, if I'm a cop and some suspicious person tries to identify as a postal employee and then won't give me his name, I'm opening up an investigation immediately. This is suspicious AF, right? Highly sus. A government employee that won't tell you his name, that's not how the government gang operates with each other. They like to document everything, cross all the T's and dot all the I's, you know. And this guy seems out of his freaking mind, thinking that he can just hide his information from the government that he works for.
Stop.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you tell me your name?
Yeah.
What's your
My
name?
name is Sean.
Sean, what's your last name, Sean?
I haven't broken any law. I don't need to go there.
Look, man, I'm just doing my job. Somebody
I
called me
understand.
as a suspicious person.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
trying-
now wait a minute. Let me explain the law.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Somebody called you in as a suspicious person.
Okay, that's fine.
I've identified you as that person.
Okay.
We are having a professional interaction.
We're having a personal
So
conversation.
now, when we have a professional interaction with a law enforcement officer, and he requests your identification,
Okay.
by law, you are required to give me your identification.
Okay, well, I haven't broken
So
any
all I
laws.
need to ask is your name.
Okay.
So how often do we see postal employees calling the gang members in blue in order to come pick someone up because they're suspicious with the camera in a lobby or outside of their post office, right? This is what they do on a daily basis, and this guy's trying to pull the post office card and claim some rights that he doesn't have while privileging, you know?
My name is Sean.
And what is your last name, Sean?
It's Sean. That's
Sean
good enough.
what?
If I've broken law or done anything,
Sean,
well, then we can go
do you
from
not
there.
understand what the Supreme Court ruling was?
No,
all right?
I
You
don't.
Okay,
I
I
don't.
get
I
paid
don't
to
know law.
understand case law.
Okay.
All right, you've been identified as a suspicious
Well,
person.
there's nothing suspicious about what I'm doing.
Well-
I'm jogging around.
Yeah, there is. It's highly suspicious to have a post office employee refuse to give his name to an officer. Any government employee that won't give their name to an officer is suspicious. That's uncalled for. I don't know who the hell this guy thinks he is, making his vertical video and thinking he has the right to press and stuff. Get real, this is all public information, and his boss is going to give it over while he's crying for mommy later. Yeah.
Broken any law.
I didn't say
So,
you did.
Okay.
So what's the problem?
Nothing's the problem.
Okay.
I'm jogging like I do every morning. Everybody in the post office knows what I do.
Okay, we
So,
didn't see you out here yesterday.
Okay, well that's fine. I come out here every morning and I bounce around right here and I look at the
Okay.
courthouse and all kinds of different things.
So-
I mean, that's
So, are we just not going to give me your ID?
no, I'm not gonna give you my ID. I mean, there's no reason for me
Yes,
to.
there is.
No, there's not.
Because now you're making it into a bigger thing than it has to be.
Yeah, because I'm telling you where I work, what I do, and
That's
as a
fine.
law enforcement officer,
So I'm just
have a little
asking
bit of
your
common
name.
sense and just be like, okay.
Don't talk to me about
well,
common
well,
sense.
we've talked now.
Now I'm asking about your name.
Well, we've talked now, and
Sean.
you.
Don't talk to me about common sense. I'm asking you about your name. Oh, that's some classic cops point. But in this case, this is one of the few times when there's just no need to swear at government or use profanity or even vulgarity, because they're just attacking each other, you know, like the beasts that they are, and they're going to rip each other to shreds, which is just fine, you know, and that's the way I like it. If the government was throwing more government behind bars, it would be happy days for sure.
You understand? I'm telling you what
Sure.
I see. You want to interrupt me because you think you've got power because you're law enforcement. So you want to tell me? I'm telling you, I'm not breaking the law. I understand you have a job. You
Okay.
come here as a man. We've talked together, and I've
Right.
told you what I'm doing. Okay? There's no reason for me to
Well, how
give you
about
my
this?
name and all
How
these
about-
things.
how about we go
Be a
this
man.
way?
How
Hang
about
on.
be a man, not law enforcement? Be a man.
How about we go this?
So see, it's so typical of public servants to just, you know, oh, just forget that I'm a police officer. Oh, just forget that I'm a postal employee. Just be a man. Just be a man, right? Obviously, this officer is a total douchebag, and he doesn't understand that he doesn't have rights, and neither does this post office employee. But you know, and he'd probably treat everybody like this. And I've heard it reported that he either had the option to get fired or quit, and he resigned, but not for this, for a later incident with the citizen, you know, that didn't take an oath and wasn't working for government at the time, right? But in this case, I just love the chance that we all get to point and laugh at these stupid ass government servants that think they have rights.
Distraction. All right. So I'm going to give you my proper identification card.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I understand. You're law
So
enforcement.
we're
I don't
good,
need
man.
to see yours. You
can
come
say
out of
we're
there.
good,
I know
man.
who you are.
My name is Andy Love. There you go. That's for you. All right. I've introduced myself.
Okay.
Okay.
And I've introduced myself.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am. My name is Sean. I
And
work
what's
right
your
here
last
at the
name,
post
Sean?
office. There's no reason for me to give you this
Sean,
information.
It's
That's
Christmas time, man.
It is Christmas time. I don't need this. Are you
Okay, so
kidding me?
what's your
I do
last
this every
name?
day. I do this every day. There's no reason for you to do. This is basically harassing me.
No.
Like I'm not doing anything wrong.
Suspicious person.
Okay. Well, we've had to talk. Like
No,
you could come to me
we
as a
haven't.
man and be like, okay, well, he's explained to me. Like I understand. I can see what he's
Okay.
doing. He's not doing
But what we
anything.
have
Like,
to do-
you've made contact with
Yeah,
me.
and now I have to identify
And
you.
I've explained to you what I'm doing.
Now
So
I have to identify you.
For what reason? I'm jogging. There's no reason for that. If you want to identify me, go in there and talk to my boss.
Well, let's go talk to your boss.
You're not getting any information from me.
Okay, let's go talk to your boss.
Okay.
That is literally the dumbest freaking thing I've ever heard. Sending the cop in to talk to your boss for crying in the mud, man. You know she's gonna give up the goods. You work for the freaking government, for crying out loud, and you think that you have some sort of protection and you just sent this cop in to talk to your boss, man. I'd be surprised if this guy doesn't get fired.
It ain't gotta be that hard, man.
Dude, this is the problem with this country. And this is the problem with law enforcement. You take your job like, okay, I understand this is your job or whatever, but you're
Well,
also...
I've got a first name out there. His first name is Sean.
At the end of the day...
Apparently he wants me to go over here and talk to his boss.
At the end of the day,
Post office doesn't
you're
have
still
my
human. You're still human. So, I mean, this right here, it's just ridiculous.
Sean, you don't know how human I really am, man.
No.
I am beyond human, dude.
Well, there's a thing called personal
So
communication,
let me ask
and
you something. What do you do for the post office?
I deliver mail here.
Okay.
Every
So
single
if
day.
you go someplace, let me ask you.
I understand.
If you have a package that has to be personally delivered to an individual,
Would you hold that door, please? Oh, no.
Sorry.
huh?
I have no idea.
If you have a package that
Cheryl, boss, Sean, I got a police officer here that wants to know who I am because somebody called in a suspicious person
Sean's last
for
name
jogging.
for me?
And he wants my information, and I say no. There's no reason to have my information. I have not
Sean?
broken any laws. We can have a personal
Sean, you're about to get yourself hemmed up.
For what? For
Not
what?
identifying
so
yourself.
Now you're threatening me?
All right, turn around.
Look at this. Hold my phone.
go.
Hold this. Look at this. Look. Taylor, get this on video.
So you identify you.
Yeah, it's go time, man. That cop ain't messing around with some government. Hell no. Take him out of there and send him to the Hooskow.
Look, get this. Taylor, come here.
So you identify
Taylor, come here, please. Now. Look at him. Look at him jerking me around. There's no reason for this. Twisting my wrist and shit. No reason for this. Absolutely at all.
play games with me.
I'm not playing no games. This is my office.
Hey, hold up, Sean, calm down, man. Calm down. Think about it.
I'm calm. Look, did you see him jerk me around?
All you have to do is identify yourself, dude. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. No problem.
Hey, can I talk to you guys for a minute?
This is my boss right there.
I'm his boss. Can I
Ask her who I am.
his name's Sean.
Make sure you got me. He jerked me up like that. I did not resist or nothing.
Okay. Well, here's the problem.
No problem with that.
Somebody going in as a special person. I asked him to identify himself. He refused to identify himself.
Because
By
there's
law.
I haven't broken no law.
By
so,
law, he just did. So we'll go over here.
Can we just talk about this for a minute?
Yeah.
That's what I tried to do. Have
But
a
he has to
conversation
talk
with
about
him.
it.
Okay, Sean.
Not his mother.
No, but
He has to talk about it.
Right, but I'm just saying I'm his boss.
I understand.
So, Sean.
There's no reason for this.
No, you have to
There's
identify.
no reason for what? I haven't broken any
No, I
laws
know,
to
but
do that.
but still.
You told him who I am. Now he's just using his power. He knows my last name, so he wants to use his power and enforce it on me. Like, oh, well, you need to say who you are, or I'm gonna jerk you around like he just did. This is America, and that is uncalled for.
Post office.
Relax, for a minute.
I'm relaxed, Cheryl. I'm relaxed. This guy is not relaxed. If you didn't see him just jerk me up in there and turn me around, I told him where I work, what I'm doing, and
And
everything.
you wouldn't give him your name. So come on, Sean.
Look at him jerking me with these handcuffs.
If you
Obey your master. Master.
三民主义好，三民主义好，一切大小官员都是公仆，一切贪官污吏统统打倒，统统打倒，打倒不散。